So today I have a couple of references here, and I want to create something like this. Something of a sort from one of these ideas. I like the lighting, and I can zoom in and you see one of these things. And the software of my choice, I think, will be Maya and Unreal Engine. So let's go. I'll minimize this. Create a new project in Maya. And I'll find where to save it. Save projects. So I'll set it here. I'll accept. File save scenes to Perfume. So right here I have Maya open, and I'm going to create a cube. So let me check my units first. Windows, settings and preferences. Then under settings I can see my units are centimeters. So I have a reference here on my table, my hard drive, that I've measured, and it is 13 centimeters in height and 8 centimeters in width. So you're going to create a cube. I'll create a cube here. Go to the attribute editor, press Ctrl A, and then we can see the width and height are all 1 centimeter. So in the width I'll make it 8 centimeters. In the height I'll make it, let's make it 13. And then the depth, I think, let me see, let me try 5. I think 5 is okay. I'm going to create something simple. I'll drag it up. So this is, so the reason why you want to keep working in real world units is because your objects will interact properly with the lights. Everything will appear nice and sweet. So I have my cube here, and I'm going to go and add a few subdivisions, 4 in the width and 12, and then also make them for here. So I have nice and edge looped cube. So I'm going to go in and then try and bevel. So first, let me remove all the subdivisions. I'm going to create my own edge loops. So I'll add an edge loop here, and then I'll put on so I'll select all the lower vertices and then bring them in a bit like this. And then I'll select this face, extrude, scale it in like this. I'll actually do it on both sides. Select both faces, extrude both faces, then bring them in like this. Then press G, push them a bit inside like this. So nice. And so I have something like this. If I press 3, you can see this is the kind of shape that we have. It doesn't look bad, but it add a few other edge loops. So if I press the smooth button, you can see it adds a few other edge loops in there. I'll bring it back to the original, come to the top face also. So I'm just bringing it and then extrude it inwards. Press G again to remember the last tool I used, then I push it up like this and I'll scale it like this. I'll also select both these sides, extrude. I would have done it at once, and then bring them in like this. So we have, and then also push them in a bit like this. So if I press 3, you can see the kind of shape that we have. It's coming out properly, nice and round. Let's see our references here. I'm not focusing on any of these bottles here, but I want to see how at least the leads are put on. Okay. So I just create a cylinder and then bring it up here. So you can see it's 2 centimeters in height, which is enough. I'll just put it here on top and just reduce its size a bit, then bring it again here. So I'm going to add a few edge loops to tighten this up. So come and add an edge loop here, and I'll add another one here just to tighten that bit. If I press 3, you can see we have this kind of tight fitting, and we have our perfume bottle coming. So for the top here, I'm going to also tighten it a bit, add an edge loop here and add an edge loop down here. So that we have something like this. I'll need to put an edge loop here. It can't go right through because you have n-gons. So I think I'm going to leave it at this. Save. So I'll duplicate it, create a new layer here, and right click and add select objects. At least keep one somewhere here. Just to go back to it in case you make a mistake. So I'm going to subdivide this a few times. I'll make it like 2 subdivisions. So we have something like this. Probably if I come back to one, you can see all these 8 loops that we have inside here. I'll probably select one of these and then push them in like so, and then add another one right there and another one right there. So that we have something like this. So this is our perfume bottle. If I go back to Attribute Editor, I can look for my subdivisions. Probably have streams. So right there. So I have this right there. So what I'm going to do is to create sort of like a sprayer, like a lid. So for the cylinder, add a cap, and then add a few subdivisions to the cap like this. Then add subdivisions here. See what I can do with this one. I can probably do this. Add one there, add one there. So that probably come and select these faces, then delete, then this tree, fill these edges, mesh tools, mesh, fill hole, delete, mesh tools. it back in like this. G, and just poke it from there. So I want it to come and sit down here. But I don't want it to feel like it's sitting tightly on there. So I'll select this edge and push it in and extend it a bit. Just select it and then extrude it down like this. So that when I push this here, it feels like it's not. And then I'll select all these vertices, and then I'll just add a bit more, like 2 segments. Something like this. This edge doesn't look good. This one. Just to check if that's the only thing that I've selected. Okay. Just got to make a few decors. Select this, select this, select this, select this, select this, select this. And then also extrude. Extrude once like this. Cut this off. cut here. If I smooth it, you can see how it looks like. I can probably go in and add or I can just select several edges, like this one, this one, this one, this one. So I hope you can follow along. Don't forget to save, and then I'll just come and just add a bevel to this. Just make it to one segment. Leave the depth as it is. So if I smooth it, you can see now that at least it has a bit of tightness to it. It's not as smooth as it was. And I'll probably add, so I'll just come to edit, split over type history. So all the history is done. I just name this main October bottle. Name this cap. And name this sprayer. Also, if I bring back my lid, you can see it's not fitting properly, which is okay. So I'll just set this edge, push it in like this, and then push it up. Control D, duplicate this, center its pivot, and then also keep it inside this layer. So the main is this one. Save it, then extrude it as a whole, and push it on the Z axis. Just to get that thickness, so you can see that now perfectly is even on the inside. That history. Here. Probably add a few details on this photo also. So just to make it big uniform. So select this little comes across here. Select this one. Is this spacebar coming to the front? Press forward, see which way it looks. I'm selecting. Like this, like this, like this, like this. If I go back to my perspective, press 5, you can see I have selected both things, which are also extrudes. Let's push them in. Just good. Just to add a few details at the bottom here. I'll do it on this side also. I'll select the ones that connect. Select this one. I'll select this one. Select. Shift. Double click. Select. So press 4. comes from a tree called the Matoa tree, which grows a lot in the tropics. So they collect the bark of the tree, like you can see in this picture. So the main theme of so it's one of the things that I'll borrow probably. And then I really liked the wooden cork or the wooden cover on top of this bottle here, and I think it's something that I also borrow from this one. Yeah, so I think our modeling is done. I don't see anything that I can add on here except UV unwrapping this so that I can add a few textures to it. But pause my or I'll just let me just try and UV unwrap this thing. So our bottle currently doesn't have thickness, so I'll just select it. Before I add thickness to it, I'll save and then duplicate it, push it on the side here, and then add it into our kept models there. So I'll come do an edit mesh, extrude, Ctrl E, and I'll extrude the whole bottle and add a little bit of thickness. Just add a little bit of thickness, and then come in and add a few edge loops. One here, I'll add one here, and I'll add one on the outside, and one on the inside. It was probably a bad idea to extrude it before I UV unwrapped it, but this is what it is. I'll just go with it. Yeah, so I'll delete all the history and I'll center my pivot. Let's see what we have. We have something like this. I'll create a flow down here. And then I'll just add a material to it, shiny material. And there's some surface. I'll just give it a more grayish the effort that is gone into it. Yeah, so we started with a simple cube, and then finally we have this kind of model. What can I add? So probably I'll come and make this a little bit smaller. Push it down here. So I'll come to my UV editor. These are the default UVs that this bottle has, but if I come to create UVs based on the plane, and we choose the Z-axis, and I project the UV, you can probably see how, if I can go to the UV and select UV share, you can see how this UV looks like. So it doesn't match what we have here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select one edge, I'll cut it. So I have a seal there, and then this way I can cut. I'll select this edge also. This one. First with the floor, so that we can see where our seams are. So I have a seam here. Have a seam here. Have a seam here. Oh, 4 corners of this cube. So I'll just select these ones. So I'm going to go into my UV. So please find the right way of doing UVs for your things, because I might be doing it wrongly and you follow my wrong instructions. This is just to give you an idea of how this process works. I don't like modeling as a kind of production. I hate it, but sometimes it's inevitable. You have to model a few things. So I've selected all these seams, and then I'll come and cut my seams. This one, I use a cylindrical UV and for it. I also use this cylindrical UV, cylindrical. Looks like a cylinder. I'm not going to add anything special to it, but I'll probably align this properly. So I'll come back to this one. So I'll select sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So you can see, so the parts that I wanted most are these, like these faces here, and it cut them out properly. These faces here, this face and this face, because I wanted to brand them. I wanted to add like a brand design to it. Yeah. But I'm going to discard the automatic UV and then I'll create mine. So I'll project from the z-axis and then I'm going to create scenes. So I'm going to create a scene here. Checkbox, you can see the kind of images we have. So this is this whole part that we didn't have properly. So we'll find a way of making it. So I'll probably cut it here. Take out this one, put it somewhere here. Shall put this one, just let's put it outside here, and let me work on this one. So you can see, if I select this edge, you can see it's this one here. Also should select this one. to UV shell, unfold, to UV shell, unfold, to UV shell, unfold. So try and just have enough decent UVs. So the most important parts are these ones, where I'm going to add branding, and this one. So these two. So I'll select all my UV sets, then I'll align and snap, arrange, distribute, layout, and I would do a job of trying to lay out my UVs in ways it feels like it fits. So I'll select this one, and rotate it like this. So this is the priority, probably like this. That's looking. You can see all my, so also unfold it. Also select this one. So this is the priority here. This is the bottom. So this is the bottom here. So all these ones. So the main are these. These are the sides. That's this one. These are the sides. So they'll also probably be a little bit straight. And this one straight. This is the bottom. Since I'm not going to add any words to this, I'm going to select. I'm not giving priority to these ones, so I'm going to select and put them here. This is the bottom. I'm not adding anything to the bottom. So I will not be doing animation showing the bottom of these. So I'll select all these, push them here, and I'll get my main persons. I'll just put them here. So you can, so the issue comes when you're adding a texture like uniform texture and the UVs are not aligned properly, so the texture density is not the same on all the UVs, on the UV sets. So I'll bring this one here. Put this one here. So these are my main. These are my main UVs. You can see the size of their check box. almost similar. So I think I'm good with those. I'll just save it, then come here as the UV editor, and then remove this one. So I'll just push this. So I have my perfume bottle, UV it. These UVs are okay. I'll probably make UVs for this one. I think they're okay. I'm gonna drill on this. So I think our modeling is done. I'll just add the flow. I'll save it, and we'll come back for part 2.